Tell us, what makes you an impactor?
Really, what makes me an impactor is my ability to change the lives of the people around me. Um, I grew up. I'm about to show my age. We watched we watched GI Joe, and at
Yes, I
the end
did too.
at the end of GI Joe, they would say, "And now you know, and knowing
Yep.
is the battle."
Yep.
Listen, I just showed my.
Saturday morning cartoons.
And so I
Mhm.
always grew up with the thought process knowledge is power. I need to know. And someone challenged me a few years, actually. Dr. Eric Thomas challenged me a few years ago. And he said, knowledge is not power, it's properly applied knowledge that is powerful. And so by coming in and teaching families that one, you're in a business if your child plays sports, whether they're 5 or 55, and now that you understand that you're in a business, let's talk about the different aspects of the business side of sports so that you can raise someone who understands sports is what they do and not who they are. And they can walk away from the sport whole,
Mhm.
not depressed, not suicidal, not lost, but whole, understanding I had an opportunity to play my sport, but I was never going to retire from it. And so I'm going to pivot into real life. And
Mhm.
for moms, I'm an impactor because I help them understand that you have got to have friends that are not attached to your sport. Because when your child stops playing the sport, if you don't have friends that are not attached to sports, you're going to
Mhm.
figure out that all your friends. So I spent a lot of time playing football.
Mhm.
Sometimes people figured out that they had football friends. And when their child stopped playing their sport, football or track or whatever it may be, not only did they
Mhm.
not be around the sport, but they lost all of their friends because they only had friends because they were in familiar, similar spaces.
Right.
And these are not people that these moms would ever talk to if they weren't doing whatever sport. And we don't understand that. We don't have we don't have like a way. There's nothing in the parent handbook that says make sure that your friends are from diverse walks of life, because
Mhm.
if you get into athletics or dance or something really serious, you may
Mhm.
find you've limited yourself just like your child did, and you aren't whole either.
Yeah.
So that's how I bring awareness and knowledge, teaching them how to properly apply it for their own unique situation so that they can actually walk away from the process whole.